Folks, welcome back to another review with yours truly, Sam Healey. Today we're taking a look at this guy right here, Small World, the River World expansion from Days of Wonder. Now, you guys probably already know that Small World is one of my favorite games to play. I have it on my phone. I use the digital app. I love playing it on the table. I just really enjoy Small World. It's a neat little area control game, and you can put your races in decline, and so you use a number of different races. The combos between races and abilities is just random every single game. I really enjoy the game. But did I like this puppy? Let me get down to the table and I'll show you. All right, in the River World expansion for Small World, you're basically going to be getting two double-sided maps. You have the 4-player map that I'm showing you right now, and then on the other side of that, you have the 5-player map. So you get that one, and then you also have a 2-player map, and then also a 3-player map as well. So you're going to be getting two double-sided maps. You're also going to be getting some event tokens, which I'll go over those in a few minutes, a bunch of pirate ships, and a caravel ship that's going to be used throughout the game. Now, so first of all, you see that you have the river format, which has already been used. It's nothing new, but just to briefly go over it, you have to go from here to here. You have to leave one guy in the river. During your redeployment phase, you have to take him out of the river and put him in one of your land resources. Normally, the river does not count as a region that can be scored. But on top of that, you also have some new icons on the board. So first of all, you have this little icon right here, which is a pirate icon, which means that a pirate ship starts there at the beginning of the game. So all these other places, just like the indigenous tribes places, are going to be filled with pirate ships. Now, pirate ships, what that basically does is that it while he is present here, he's going to be taking 1 gold from each of these different territories that are adjacent to that stretch of the river. So that kind of is an encouragement for you to attack him. In order to attack him, it's just like anything else. You would have to leave 1 for the river and then 1 for the token. So you'd have to leave 2 here in order to defeat him. But once you defeat him, he's gone. The other things that are on the board is you have the Temple of the Seer, which if you control this territory, then you can look ahead to the next turn's event tile. So this is where I'm going to go ahead and go over the event tiles for you. You have different event tiles. There's going to be different ones that are used. They're shuffled, so you don't know exactly which ones are going to come up for each game. So that's a cool little variation there. Also, the number of event tiles denotes how many turns in the game there are going to be. So there you have it. Some of the tiles are really simple. They're just calm seas, nothing happens. And it's different artwork for each of them, so that's pretty cool as well. So there are 3 of these guys in there. Then there are also pirate tokens. Now, pirate events are where this is going to put a pirate ship in every single empty spot. Every single river spot on the board, whether it's empty or not. So this is the pirate event is one of those events where it just really cramps your style, and you pretty much all of your other plans get put by the wayside, and you have to go attack pirates because they are sapping the gold points that you'd be scoring from your places. So those are pretty nasty. The pirate events. And then there are also 2 storm tiles. The storm tiles basically mean that instead of only costing 1 to go from, to go across the river, it takes 2 to go into the river instead of just 1. So if you were fighting a pirate, then you would have to load 3 instead of just 2 normally. So storms or rough seas is a difficult event. And then there are harsh winter tiles, event tiles, which is basically where the rivers have frozen over, and during that turn they count as a regular province or territory. In other words, in order to conquer them, you have to have 2 tiles plus any tiles that are there. But at the end, during your deploy phase, you can actually leave somebody there because it's like another territory, and it actually does score that turn. So kind of a bummer, but also kind of cool as well. That's the harsh winter event tiles. And then there are 2 other icons that are new for this board. First of all, there is the shipyard, which whoever controls this province gets the use of the caravel token, which the caravel token can be used during your turn to basically be able to spawn anywhere else on the board that's adjacent to wherever he gets placed. So for example, if you're attacking in through this area and you have the caravel token, you can place it here and then attack anywhere adjacent to where he is. And then there are the harbors, which are these little yellow icons here. There's 1, 2, 3, let's see here, 4, 5, and 6. There's 6 harbors on the board. Now, the way harbors work is the more harbors you control, the more points that they will give you. So your first harbor is just like any other normal territory. It gets you 1 gold per turn. But if you are controlling 2 harbors, then this one will still get you just the 1, but this one will get you 2, and so forth and so on. If you have 3, then it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he'll give you an extra 2 tokens for that third one. And then if you have 4, and so forth and so on, it goes up and up. You probably won't have more than that unless you get a really good luck. At least that's been my experience anyway. So harbors, the shipyard, the Temple of the Seer lets you look at the next turn's event. This is really just a way for you to experience playing Small World in a different environment, really, more than anything else. So that was the River World expansion for Small World. Now, as I've said in the past, I love expansions that just add a kind of a nuance to the game, a slight change, but not a groundbreaking or a foundational change. And that is pretty much what Small World River World expansion is. It is not a foundational change. It is simply a nuance. It's a new way to play the game, slightly changed, but still basically the same game. All of the other icons, you know, the minings and the tunnels and the magic areas and all of that kind of stuff, that all still works the same. The only differences are those new spaces, the shipyard, the harbors, the Temple of the Seer, and then throwing the pirates in. Now, the pirates is kind of a big deal because they do take 1 gold away from all of those provinces that they're adjacent to. So you do have to fight the pirates. There's no 2 ways around that. Otherwise, you're just not going to be scoring a whole lot of points during the course of your turn. So that's something that the game, this expansion, kind of forces you to do. You have to go after the pirates. You can't really rely on other people to do that. You're kind of hoping that they will, other players will take out some of those pirates before it gets to your turn so that you have to take out fewer of them. But boy, oh boy, when the pirates event gets turned over, man, your entire focus becomes taking out this pirate first, now taking out this pirate first, because you need to score those points. They take away a lot of points from you if you just leave them alone. So that's pretty cool. I did like the harsh winter events. The tokens are hilarious, the drawings on them, but beyond that, just the change in the middle of the game. You know, you've been playing the game where those river sections can't be conquered and you don't get any points from them, but boom, now they do, and now you can spread out into the rivers. That's cool because it kind of balances out those pirate sections of the event phases, because those really hurt. So it doesn't completely balance them out, but it does give enough of a, okay, well, you know, I'm licking my wounds a little bit here, and now I'm ready to get back in the fight. All in all, I really like the expansion. I thought this was a really cool, streamlined way to change up how you play Small World, but you're still playing Small World, if you get what I mean there. I love how it's just a little bit different, not totally different, and I like it. I really like it a lot. 2 thumbs up from me for the River World expansion for Small World. We'll see you guys on the flip side.